pro mogul skier Dylan Walczyk.
Breckenridge ski instructor Michael Schaefer.
You're watching Bump Drills.
Welcome back to Bump Drills on the Steezy Joe Network. I'm ski instructor Michael Schaefer, and as always, I'm here with our buddy Dylan Walczyk, U.S. Olympic mogul skier. Hey Dylan, what are we going to learn today?
Well, Michael, today we're going to learn the classic edge set release drill that'll focus on edging and control in the finish of the turn.
Excellent.
So what do you say, Michael? Should we go find some good terrain and practice some drills?
Let's do it, bud.
Awesome, let's go.
Let's go.
So our edge set release is a simple drill that gives us an idea of what it feels like to get good edge engagement in a stacked and centered position, as well as a feel for some of the angles we're going to want to focus on in our lower body.
Okay, Dylan, so why is this drill important?
Well, it's one of the primary movement patterns of very short radius turns, and it's a great building block for many drills and movements later on. It's going to allow us to get all the feelings of a good strong finish to our turn in an easy and controllable scenario. Those feelings are very important as we progress into more advanced drills and shorter radius turns. This drill will enable us to really feel the control of great edge engagement and work on our stacked position in being centered over our edge for maximum control and ski manipulation later on. Okay, let's check out our first variation of this drill. We're going to do this one facing across the fall line. Let's take a look.
Let's watch as Dylan gets into position. Here he is getting into his active skiing stance. We can see he's balanced on the ball of his feet, his knees over his toes, his hands up, chest open, and vision looking out front. His weight is centered so he's able to balance on just his downhill ski. That's how he knows his weight is stacked properly. Now we can practice driving the knees into the hill and tipping the skis up on their edge. Here we see Dylan demoing the edge set release. Watch as he slides the ski and then progressively loads the downhill edge. As he keeps his weight stacked and centered over his downhill ski, take note of how his knees drive and direct down towards the snow. The technical term for this is knee angle. This will be useful later on as it sets up many important concepts in very short radius turns in mogul skiing. We will have future videos that discuss topics like lateral clearing and top of turn direction that will refer back to this drill. When practicing the drill on your own, try to do the drill 5 to 10 times before switching sides. And remember to take it easy with the edge set at first and work up to more aggressive knee angles progressively to take it easy on those joints.
All right, so hey, I know from our previous drills, you made it real clear that it's important for our hips to be square to the fall line. Is there a variation of this that incorporates that into the drill?
Absolutely. Let's try that same drill, but let's keep our hips and upper body square to the fall line. Time for variation number 2.
You'll notice in this video everything remains the same from version 1, but Dylan is making his best effort to keep his hips and upper body square to the fall line. This will give us a more realistic feel to actual skiing and will help with upper lower body separation and hip squareness for other drills including brocage, javelin, mogul swing turns, and many, many more.
All right, Dylan, so as a ski instructor, you know what I'm going to ask next. Can we do this drill in the bumps?
Okay, so we found ourselves a nice bump run. The easier the terrain, the better for just starting out. I'm going to make sure I'm in a proper position, and then I'm going to repeat the same drill from the flats, version 2. I'll be sliding the ski and then progressively loading pressure and angulation as we get to the bump, to set the end of the turn and the edge and to feel some control.
For the third version of this drill, everything stays the same as before, but now we're in some easy bumps and Dylan will do his edge set on the top of one of those bumps. Let's watch that again. Watch as Dylan progressively loads pressure and angulation. And right there, he reaches the bump, finishes his edge set, and we see his center of mass travel forward down the hill. This is a very important movement in drills to come.
Edge set release is a very basic drill in the bumps, and it's certainly not full-on bump skiing, but it's a good way to familiarize your mind and your body with bumped and variable terrain. Remember to take it slow when getting into the bumps and warm up your lower leg mobility before applying force in variable terrain. So Michael, I know that you've been working on angulation and edging in the bumps. Have you tried this drill, and what did you notice about how it affected your skiing?
Yeah, so two things. First, an observation. You know, when I watch you ski or do drills, one of the things that just jumps out at me is the angles that you're able to get with the lower leg. it's clear that you're using your edges and projecting your inside half to move laterally from one bump corridor to another. I want to be cool like that too.
Right on.
So yeah, so I've been doing this drill myself whenever I'm on piste and doing drills. I definitely struggle to be as quick and as limber as you are. But I guess what I'm starting to notice in my skiing is that I have access to some of that lower leg angulation. And the more I do the drill, the easier it gets and the quicker I'm able to do an edge set. But getting the timing right is still a bit of a challenge. I'm sure we're gonna have some drills later that is gonna help with that.
All right, so there you have it, everyone. That was the edge set release drill.
For all of you out there that have liked our videos and subscribed to the channel, we want to extend a very heartfelt thank you to all of you for making this kind of content possible.
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It's completely free, and each new subscriber helps us grow the channel so we can continue to bring you more content for many years to come.
And don't forget to like the video and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you guys, and I will always try to respond to your comments and questions in the comment section.
See you next time for more bump drills.
I had to listen to your cadence a minute.
Feeling the run out in the sun, styling for fun.